Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Means No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another classic from Duck Rabbit. I think on here I did the Schwarzbier and the Baltic Porter. So this is the other one that I got when I was discount shopping. I think this bottle was $1. This is their... So just like all the other ones, it just says The Duck Rabbit, and then the name of it is just the style of the beer. It just says Wee Heavy Style Scotch Ale. Or Wee Heavy Scotch Style Ale, sorry. It's 8.0 ABV. Really not much else to say about it. I mean, their labels are pretty simple too, just like the beer names are. So, let's see what we got. So as you can see, of course, it's kind of hard to see through on the camera, but you can see through it. So it's fairly translucent. Very dark red to brown with a small beige head. Looks like it's a little bubbly too, so it might be a little more carbonated than I was expecting. Let's see what we got in the nose. So there's a ton of dark fruits there. To me, it's mainly like dates and figs. A little bit of a cherry character, and some of that, a little bit of like minty cardboardy oxidation as well. Wow, I honestly don't remember if I've ever had this one or not. I know I had their barley wine because I remember way back in the day I was somewhere and they were trying to move stock of it and they were selling them for $1, so I bought like almost a whole case of it for like $20. Yeah, I mean, this is not my favorite style, but this is incredibly smooth and easy to drink. I would never guess that it's 8% alcohol. It's very malty and caramely, dark fruits, but it's not... Like, I don't mind those flavors if the beer still stays at a certain dryness, like some Belgian quads and stuff. But when it's, just too much on the sweet end, that's where I don't really like it. But this is really, really well balanced, and there is like a little bit of a hop bitterness to keep it from being too sweet. I mean, other than... I mean, it's a little bit smaller of a beer than the AleSmith one, because to me, the AleSmith Wee Heavy is kind of like the bar, and everything else falls below it. But this is honestly up there. It's a little bit smaller of a beer, and it's not as big in body either, but I don't necessarily want that. Because I could actually drink a couple of these, I think. I don't think that I would get sick of it that quickly. Yeah. I'm really shocked at how good this is. I mean, again, I'm kind of rating it on style too, because it's not my favorite style. For $1, like, I might go back and buy more of these. And I can't tell, but... So it's really hard to tell by the notches on this how old these are, but I'm assuming they're kind of old. But like the Baltic Porter I opened did not taste oxidized at all either, so I don't think they're that old. Yeah, this. Sorry, I'm trying to need to go back to some legitimate descriptors here. So there is a little bit of that like Werther's toffee character. I would say, yeah, it's more toffee than caramel. But a lot of like dates and figs, some dark cherry. And there is a fair amount of bitterness, and the body is like perfect. It's not, I said it's not real. It's not real thick, but it's not watery at all. It's just not cloying. And I other than slightly feeling it in my chest, like to taste it, I wouldn't. I mean, I guess I would assume it's as strong as it is just by the taste, because for this style it's usually stronger. But I don't like feel or taste alcohol in the mouth. So yeah, this is another one of those breweries. I don't want to say like I don't really know anything about their business, so they could be doing a lot better than I think. But to me, they just seem to like have fallen to the wayside, and they don't do anything out of the ordinary at all. But who knows? I mean, they might just sell a crap ton of their stuff locally. I don't know. I don't know much about them at all. Now that I'm down here in North Carolina, I think I'm only a couple hours away from the brewery, so I'd like to take a trip over there, because they really do make good, clean, simple beer, which I appreciate. Like I said, nothing mind-blowing, but that Baltic Porter I had, again, reminded me of how good that beer is, and like how far ahead of its time it really was. Because for when that first came out, I mean, it was out since I remember drinking craft beer like 10 years ago, so when that came out, that had to have been one of the best like imperial dark beers there was. But anyways, even though, like I said, I got this for $1, I'm pretty sure that there's nowhere that you're gonna find this for more than $3 anyways, just because I know other stuff is really recently priced. Especially this one's probably even a little cheaper than like the Baltic Porter or the Rabbit Duck. Their imperial stout is really tasty too. Maybe if I can get a hold of one of those singles, I'd like to review that too, because I like to revisit it. Yeah, so even at like $3, to me this is definitely a buy. If you want to revisit something classic, or you're just not used to the style, or you don't know much about Duck Rabbit, or I don't know, or because it's just cheap and it's strong in alcohol. There's a lot of reasons why you should pick this up if you see it. I wouldn't necessarily go way out of my way to trade for it, only because like they do distribute so much. There's probably a good chance, unless you don't travel at all ever, that you'll be somewhere where you can just buy this off the shelf. But if you see it, buy it. It's definitely worth whatever the couple dollars that it's going to cost you. But even if it doesn't blow you away, it's a really clean beer, so you won't think that you wasted your money, at least. So anyways, that's my thoughts on that. Please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thank you.